Hello guys, welcome back to our anime explainer. Guys, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Today is explanation of upcoming episode of Swallowed Star Part 245 based on novel. So let's start. Luo Feng had let Golden Horned Beast body merge with Blood River crystals in the outer region battlefield before, and he could merge with 165 Blood River crystals. Back then, he had only completed the first volume of the 9-volume manual and hadn't completely transformed his will, as he hadn't completed the life or death inheritance in Star Tower. 166, 167, 168. Golden Horned Beast sat there like a mountain. As for Luo Feng's original Earthling body, he sat on the Golden Horned Beast's back with his legs crossed. As a space beast measuring over 600 miles long, he was like a towering mountain with a broad back. The original Earthling body sitting on his back looked like he was in the middle of colossal, rolling plains. The original Earthling body moved his wings and cut through the scales, creating a deep wound in Golden Horned Beast's back. The original Earthling body took out a triangular prism-shaped blood crystal and tossed it into the gaping cut. Then another. And another. Golden Horned Beast merged with each of the Blood River crystals as they were thrown into its body. The process repeated itself over and over again. 196, 197, 198. Luo Feng said, tossing Blood River crystals into the wound. He recalled the life or death inheritance last time, a life or death experience lasting more than 6,000 years. It had completely reshaped his will, and he had made great advancements in the 10,000 years since the last Blood River crystal merging. 200. After the 200th Blood River crystal integrated into Golden Horned Beast's back, the back started to flow with the Blood River energies. The muscles, bones, and scales on it were transformed instantly. The back bulged, and the muscles twisted like pieces of rebar under enormous pressure. The scales condensed and turned golden. There were bloody threads on the golden scales, and they constituted a terrific, roaring beast god. The mighty power. The magnificent power. After completing the first 5 volumes of 9-volume manual, coupled with Golden Horned Beast's life gene level being 10 times that of ordinary life forms, his life gene level had been improved 480 times. Now, under the Blood River energies, his right claw hit the limit instantly. His back was improved 20 times, which was twice as powerful as the undriven body. The same thing happened to his right claw, and once it was driven, it was twice as powerful as the body before the Blood River energies began to flow. Keep merging. Keep the balance and choose the left claw. The original Earthling body stood on the boundless meadow, looking at the giant claws. The scales on the claws were cut, and blood was dripping down. Luo Feng threw in one Blood River crystal after another. 226, 227, 228. The process continued, 281, 282. They have started to affect his will. The original Earthling body frowned. After merging 282 Blood River crystals, Golden Horned Beast's mind was affected by the vicious energy. I can see how much I've improved based on the number of Blood River crystals I'm able to merge with. My will was greatly enhanced. Luo Feng didn't change his facial expression at all. The pain under the vicious attack and the Blood River energies merging were nothing compared to the agony he'd had to endure when Star Tower integrated with his soul. 299, 300. His right claw had also hit the limit. Howl. Golden Horned Beast roared with thrill. Meanwhile, he moved his front claws, and both his claws became sturdy. His scales turned shining gold. 2 beast god heads made of bloody threads roared on the golden scales. Golden Horned Beast could feel his power surge as he stepped on the image of the beast god. I think he can still merge dozens more, thought Luo Feng. And to make it more beneficial, I need to merge it in different places. Luo Feng made up his mind. 10 more for each part of his body. Luo Feng was exhilarated every time one more crystal was merged, as this represented his power increasing. However, there was a limit to his power. With his ultra-strong will, he was able to merge 380 Blood River crystals. When he was trying to merge the 381st one, however, he couldn't withhold it anymore. The energy surpassed his limits. Luo Feng screamed with agony and failed. The right claw, the left claw, and the back had all merged with 100 Blood River crystals. The tail, both of the back claws, the scaled wing, and the upper back all merged with 10 Blood River crystals, while the head merged with 20. He had successfully merged with 380 crystals. The right claw, the left claw, and the back are all twice as powerful as before the Blood River energies were integrated, he said, gasping. The other 7 areas of my body also became twice as powerful. Which means it's now more than 6,000 times stronger than that of a sector lord. My life gene level is more than 6,000 times stronger now, nearly 6,500 times stronger, in fact. Golden Horned Beast lifted his head and roared, feeling the Blood River energies that had penetrated every part of his body. The genes changed instantly, together with the constitution. The bones started to crack, and suddenly, Golden Horned Beast grew to twice its previous size. The scales became pale, especially the front claws and the back, which were the sturdiest parts of the body. Each scale was covered with bloody threads and formed one beast god picture after another. Some of them were simple while others were exquisite. The bloodline empowered Golden Horned Beast a great deal. It should be 6,400 times more powerful. The body had been 480 times stronger before the energies were driven. Now, it was 6,400 times stronger now. Golden Horned Beast started to roar with excitement. Oh! 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 Ha ha! 6,000 times. I'm 6,000 times stronger. Zhuchong Emperor, as a special life form, is only 5,000 times. Bark Mirror Emperor's life gene level is 2,000 times, and there are only a few in the universe can rival him. I'm even stronger than Zhuchong Emperor. Luo Feng looked up at Golden Horned Beast with excitement. Magnificent! His life gene level was higher than the special life form Zhuchong Emperor. Luo Feng made a quick estimate. Only the extraordinary have life gene levels higher than 5,000 times. Now, I am one of them. Based on the number of Blood River crystals, I can put 100 on each part of my body, and there'll be 1,000 of them. After which, my life gene level will be 10,000 times higher. 10,000 times. Special life forms were generally thousands of times stronger, some as high as 10,000 times. For ordinary life forms, 100 times was the limit, and as for special life forms, 10,000 times was their limit. After venting his excitement, Luo Feng smiled and said, Golden Horned Beast body is indeed my trump card. With high life gene level and a body 600 miles long, it'll take a long time to burn his godly body. Compared to humans, who grew barely over 6 feet tall, Golden Horned Beasts had much more godly power. A high life gene level and an extremely large body, how incredible was that? Expectation flashed in Luo Feng's eyes. Now I'll try Blood River crystals on my original Earthling body. The original Earthling body was different from Golden Horned Beast. Golden Horned Beast had an enormous body, which required 10 different parts to complete the merging, yet the original Earthling body was far smaller than a single claw of the Golden Horned Beast. Thus, the original Earthling body could only merge with 100 Blood River crystals at most. My life gene level is 6 times stronger after finishing the second volume of the 9-volume manual, said Luo Feng, and I successfully merged with 10 Blood River crystals after that. Now I've finished the first 5, and my life gene level is 48 times higher. I wonder how many crystals I can merge with. Without a doubt, his will could withhold the evil energy from 380 Blood River crystals. As for the number of crystals his original Earthling body could merge with, it depended on the life genes of the Earthling. 11th 1. Luo Feng scratched his palm and started to merge with Blood River crystals. Asterisk 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 asterisk. One Blood River crystal after another merged with the original Earthling body, whose life gene level was 48 times stronger. 61. Luo Feng kept merging with Blood River crystals. 81, 82, 83, no. No? Suddenly, Luo Feng could feel his muscles and bones being torn apart, and the Blood River energies flowed back into the 83rd Blood River crystal. 82, he said. Only 82. Luo Feng was reluctant to believe it. The first time Golden Horned Beast merged with 100 Blood River crystals, he hadn't even practiced the 9-volume manual, and Golden Horned Beast's life level was only 10 times. On the contrary, the life gene level of Luo Feng's original Earthling body was 48 times stronger, but it couldn't compare to Golden Horned Beast in the past. Is it because Blood River crystals are more suitable for Golden Horned Beast? Luo Feng thought. Based on his observation, it was difficult for other life forms to merge with Blood River crystals, including his original Earthling body, who could only merge with 10 after finishing the first 2 volumes of the 9-volume manual, whereas it was always easy for the Golden Horned Beast to merge with them. Golden Horned Beast bodies could merge with Blood River crystals at all times. The only thing that troubled Luo Feng was that his will was not able to withstand the evil energy. Blood River crystals come from the gold and space, inborn beast god, thought Luo Feng. Golden Horned Beasts are the peak race of space beasts of the gold attribute, and they have swallowing power. Perhaps Golden Horned Beasts are designed for merging with Blood River crystals. It's demanding for a part of the life gene to merge with Blood River crystals, he muttered, but Golden Horned Beasts are born able to withstand the process. As for the 9-volume manual, it will improve the life gene as a whole, simultaneously improving that part of my body. That must be why it's easier for me to merge with Blood River crystals. Asterisk 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 asterisk. On the plain, the Golden Horned Beast lay with a human leaning against its enormous claw. What should I do? Luo Feng said, leaning on the cold scales. I can only merge with 82 Blood River crystals. If I can merge with 100 crystals, my original Earthling body would be 4,800 times. Although my original Earthling body is small, it would have high combat power. Am I only able to merge my original Earthling body with 100 Blood River crystals after I finish the 6th volume of the 9-volume manual? No. Maybe. Luo Feng sat up abruptly. Beast God Blood. He nodded and quickly used a portion of his mind to connect to the virtual universe. In front of the desk of Yuxiong Mountain of the virtual universe. Luo Feng read the information of Beast God Blood and frowned. I can get a drop of Beast God Blood from 100 Blood River crystals, but the process is complicated. I have to apply for it through the virtual universe company. A single drop of Beast God Blood merging with the body was equal to 1 Blood River crystal merging with the body. That was why Beast God Blood was so highly sought after. The typical limit was 100 Blood River crystals. For Beast God Blood, it required 100 drops, which cost 10,000 Blood River crystals. This was the price one had to pay to lower the effect of the evil energy and to reduce the pain. After all, a human body that could merge with 10 Blood River crystals might only be born once in many countless eras. I wonder how much Beast God Blood I can apply for, Luo Feng thought. These precious resources are strictly managed. Lots of emperors have to wait for an auction to bid on it. At the same time, Luo Feng was filled with his application. After a short while, a fox-like girl with downy ears and soft purple hair appeared on the screen. She was likely a fox human of the human race. Greetings, Mr. Luo Feng, she said. I need Beast God Blood, Luo Feng said bluntly. The fox girl paused to check something. According to the quota, she said, you can have 50 drops of Beast God Blood for free. She flashed a lovely smile, but deep in her heart, she was shocked. Universe Knights and Universe Masters weren't qualified for free resources. On the contrary, they needed to trade for them through their contributions to the race. As for some emperors who deserved cultivation, they might receive some highly limited resources, perhaps 10 Blood River crystals, but they couldn't have a single drop of Beast God Blood. Her job was to receive the seniors of the race, and she had never seen anyone qualified for 50 drops of Beast God Blood for free. No wonder he's a peerless genius, thought the fox girl. Everyone says he's Blade River Emperor, and if that's the case, it's not surprising. Give me 30, Luo Feng said. Certainly, said the fox girl. Where shall it be delivered? This is the address. Luo Feng typed his detailed address in the Primal Secret region. His residence was within Primal Chaos City Leader's territory, at the core of the center of the primal secret region. In the primal secret region. The fox girl smiled. The 30 drops of blood will be delivered today. Okay. Luo Feng nodded. He turned off the telecommunications. For free, eh? He smiled. It seems my race has a quota of free resources for me. But until I apply for them, they won't be given to me. 50 drops of beast god blood. I've heard it's difficult to get that much even at an auction. However, my original earthling body is able to merge with 82 blood river crystals, and all I need are 18 drops of beast god blood. As for the golden horned beast, he needs more than 600 blood river crystals, and beast god blood can't do it all. His golden horned beast body's life gene level was already strengthened 6,000 times. When he became undying someday and owned an enormous amount of superior undying power, he would breed a powerful consciousness that could help his will to some extent, just as a strong-bodied person had a staunch will, whereas a feeble person had a wavering will. The strength of a soul served a supporting function. Universe masters, who had extensive godly power and had their souls integrated with the universe, had stronger wills than Luo Feng. Although they were relatively lucky, their godly power was the main reason for the powerful wills. It was impossible for an ordinary being to have a will that could rival a universe master. The life gene level is already strengthened 6,000 times, thought Luo Feng. After that, the amplification will improve only slightly each time. There's no need to rush it. After only 3 hours, a servant delivered a space ring to the palace where Luo Feng lived. His beast god blood was in the ring. Go, Luo Feng said. Yes, the undying servant answered respectfully. In the territory of Primal Chaos City Leader, even the delivery men were undying, and they needed to compete for those positions, as those without skills wouldn't be admitted. After all, here they could see the great Primal Chaos City Leader from time to time. Usually, the disciples of Primal Chaos City Leader lived here. Luo Feng went back to his internal world. He took a silver suitcase out of the space ring and opened it to find 30 transparent tubes inside. There was a drop of shiny golden light in each tube, emanating considerable energy. Luo Feng could practically hear the roaring of the beast god. Beast god blood. Luo Feng took out a tube, unplugged it and poured it on his left palm. It looked like pure, golden light, but he could see, within the light, that it was actually a golden liquid. Countless lore engravings flowing within it. The golden light dropped into his palm and penetrated the skin. Luo Feng's body started to glimmer with golden light. The blood river energies in Luo Feng's cells were already sturdy, and the drop of beast god blood merged with them easily without causing any reaction. Black warriors can please Primal Chaos City Leader teacher, said Luo Feng. He says merging with beast god blood is an easy task. Now that I can merge with 82 blood river crystals, I'm already way ahead of the limit of a black warrior. Luo Feng smiled. Absorbing the beast god blood is like drinking water to me. He took out another tube, opened it, and poured out the beast god blood. One drop after another, the beast god blood merged with Luo Feng's body. After a short while, all 18 drops had successfully integrated with Luo Feng, which was an easier task than he had previously perceived it to be. When Luo Feng tried the 19th drop of beast god blood, it only rolled on his palm and lay there without seeping in. That seems to be the limit, Luo Feng said, nodding. I've already hit the limit of blood river energies. His eyes gleamed. Now, drive the blood river energies. An ancient force shot out from Luo Feng's body. It suddenly felt as if energy from the origin of the entire universe was emanating from deep inside him. His body was heightened and strengthened, and indistinct scales formed on every inch of his skin. Countless threads wound across his body, and a giant image of a roaring beast god appeared on his chest, so detailed and realistic that it looked like an actual, bellowing beast god in all its exquisite detail. Golden halos pulsated outward, surrounding his body. Luo Feng looked down at his chest. He had already taken off his armor as he wanted to feel the power touching his body. How mighty this energy is! Huh? Luo Feng was stunned. Wait. Something's wrong. Only 3,000 times? How is that possible? Luo Feng was perplexed. Theoretically, once 100 blood river crystals were merged with the body would be 100 times stronger. Golden Horned Beast's right claw had been strengthened 100 times at the beginning, and it stopped growing after hitting the 10,000 times limit. Luo Feng frowned. I was originally 48 times stronger, but now that I've surpassed being strengthened 3,000 times, I'm only around 60 times stronger than before. The effect was weakened. The blood river energies that worked perfectly on the Golden Horned Beast were far less effective on the original Earthling body. Luo Feng considered the implications. Beast God blood might be useless for the special life forms in the universe. Like a unique life form of water category whose life gene level is already thousands of times stronger, the beast god blood won't help that much. Beast god blood comes from an inborn beast god of gold and space. Is it possible that the beast god blood worked well in the beginning, but its effect will be weakened as time goes by? He decided to let the matter drop. Regardless of the reason, it was now proven that the original Earthling body reached a life gene level that was 3,000 times stronger after merging with the beast god blood, together with its 48 times stronger base. I'll just wait. My life gene level can be improved when I get another metal from the 9-volume manual. Luo Feng smiled and nodded. Although it hadn't been the best possible outcome, he was still exhilarated that his life gene level had been improved 3,000 times. That put it at the level of some top-tier special life forms in the universe. Fortunately, I have the 9-volume manual, Luo Feng thought. Otherwise, I'd be like other life forms of the other races in the universe, who can only improve their life gene level to 100 times. The 9-volume manual. It was his secret weapon. With it, Luo Feng could rival top-tier special life forms. Other things like blood river crystals were just icing on the cake. Time passed. Since the original Earthling body and Golden Horned Beast body had merged with blood river crystals, Luo Feng continued to train in seclusion. He didn't do anything but spend time with his family. After another century, his third body was about to be born. In the internal world, Golden Horned Beast's claws gripped the plane like pillars. He looked up at the sky. Mosha body stood on Golden Horned Beast's back, gazing at the sky as well. There was a colossal, oval-shaped, golden egg floating in the sky. The golden egg had been small when it first came into being, but it had grown larger and larger as time went by, and it was now more than 6,000 miles tall. Soon, said Luo Feng. It'll soon be born. Luo Feng pondered the result. Will it be a whole sea? The life form in the oval golden egg would remain a mystery until it revealed itself. Around 8 hours later, dozens of hairline fractures appeared on the colossal, golden egg. Luo Feng and his 3 other bodies held their breath as they watched. All at once, the eggshell was completely crushed. In its place was a giant man in the sky, standing almost 6,000 miles tall. Its naked body cast a perfect, almost exotic figure, with sparkling skin and crystal-clear jades across its skin, and bloody threads flowing inside it. Luo Feng's original Earthling body and his other bodies were all dazed by such a pleasant surprise. My third body, said Luo Feng, is flesh and blood. Only the flesh and the blood type of living creature could practice the 9-volume manual. Luo Feng's Mosha body was an energy-type living creature, and thus his power was significantly weaker than his original Earthling body and Golden Horned Beast body, even after being injected with the essence from an original real treasure like the Space Heart. Mosha body never surpassed the limit of increasing 100 times. It was destined for Mosha body to be far weaker when it came to strength. He was mainly useful for fleeing, hiding, and disguise. When it came to fighting, Luo Feng had to depend on his original body and the Golden Horned Beast body. As for a body like 9 Remoteness Ocean, Luo Feng had chosen it because of the boundless ocean of godly power. Ha ha ha. Luo Feng's laughter swept across the internal world like a shockwave. Well, this is a happy surprise. The third body can practice the 9-volume manual, which means he has unlimited potential. Perhaps he can someday be 9 Remoteness Masters match. I'll call my third body Remote Ocean Body. It was official. Luo Feng's original body and 3 additional bodies had been determined. He had his original Earthling body, his golden horned beast body, his Mosha body, and his remote ocean body. Luo Feng was filled with boundless pride. With his original Earthling body and these three bodies, nothing would stop him from becoming one of the great beings in the universe. The seed has been planted, he said. It'll be up to my efforts to decide whether I remain a weak sapling or grow into the sturdiest tree. I need to study into my remote ocean body first. Remote ocean body looked exquisite, a giant body standing nearly 6,000 miles tall. Presently, he sat on the plain with his legs crossed like a giant sculpture. My strength is 300 times of that of a sector lord, remote ocean body said in a deep voice. My remote ocean body's life gene level is 300 times while the sector lord level world tree is around 1,000 times. That explains why I was able to successfully breed this remote ocean body but not the world tree body. But it seems too large for a living being of 300 times life gene level. Generally speaking, the higher the life gene level, the larger the size. Of course, special organisms of the plant race and rock race had terrifically large bodies even if they had life gene levels that were hundreds of times. After all, even ordinary life forms like cloud contact vines were already over 1 million miles tall. Life forms of the plant race had a natural size advantage. Remote ocean body is a flesh and blood type living being. How can he be so large? Upon careful examination, Luo Feng realized remote ocean body had law energy flowing through his bones, muscles, vessels, and blood, and there was information hidden in the energy. Luo Feng studied the information with his mind. So, that's the case. Remote ocean body whispered. Even Primal Chaos City leader doesn't know what talent techniques 9 Remoteness Master has. He must have talent techniques, given that my remote ocean body has 2 talent techniques. The information contained within the colossal body shed light on some of the mysteries of 9 Remoteness world. Remote ocean body had 2 talent techniques. The first one was transformed ocean, and the second was creation. Transformed ocean allowed remote ocean body to instantly turn into an ocean with a diameter of around 60,000 miles, and the time and space within it would be controlled by the ocean. The stronger remote ocean body got, the more control the body had over time and space. While he was still relatively weak, he could only affect time and space to a small extent, but when he became sufficiently strong, he would be like 9 Remoteness Master whose grip on his 9 Remoteness Ocean had reached its limit. It was so powerful that no other universe masters even dared to enter 9 Remoteness space. The second talent technique was creation. When the body became an ocean, its flesh and blood were all transformed into a bloody sea, after which his creation talent could extract energies from the ocean and reorganize the life genes to create new life forms. He could even create a new race, if he was proficient with the talent, and the new lives would always submit to the master who had created them. Such powerful talent techniques. Remote ocean body said in a deep voice. No wonder the body is so enormous. He wouldn't be able to turn into an ocean with a smaller body. Once he turns into an ocean, he can, in a way, control time and space around the ocean, which makes him significantly stronger. This kind of incredible attacking skill was a bit like the manipulation of time and space talent used by world trees. As for creation, it might be considered a mediocre skill, but this is likely how the indigenous race in 9 Remoteness world was created. Energy life forms are the easiest to create, as long as there are life cores. Luo Feng nodded. Although it's a mediocre talent at present, it could be used to create an entire race completely obedient to me. Ha ha. Remote ocean body's voice echoed through the internal world. I've obtained everything I wanted, and even some things I didn't expect. This remote ocean body can affect the space and time around him, and he has a talent technique in space and time. Plus, it's a flesh and blood type of living being. Still, muttered Luo Feng. Why is the size of the bloody sea so bizarre? His talent technique says he can turn into an ocean with a diameter of around 60,000 miles, but that is much smaller than those of the princes and 9 Remoteness Master. Remote ocean body frowned and considered the implications of its size. Sector Lord Princes had bloody seas with diameters of around 50 million miles. Undying Princes had royal seas with diameters of around 600 million miles. Universe Night Princes had royal seas with diameters from 20 billion to 60 billion miles. Although Remote Ocean Body possessed the transformed ocean talent, he could only turn into a sea with a diameter of around 60,000 miles, which was minuscule even by the standards of Sector Lord Princes. Transformed Ocean. Remote Ocean performed his talent technique. His flesh and bones suddenly melted, changing into a surging bloody sea in Luo Feng's internal world. Luo Feng could feel his control on the bloody sea, but it was feeble, it was only at the Sector Lord level. However, he could sense time and space distinctly. Apparently, he had incredible talent in time and space. Larger, said Luo Feng. Larger. Grow larger. Luo Feng controlled the bloody sea with his mind, but no matter how hard he tried, the diameter remained at 60,000 miles, which couldn't even match that of a Sector Lord Prince. The bloody sea churned in the sky while Mosha Body and Golden Horned Beast stood on the plains, contemplating what they were seeing. Luo Feng was perplexed. Why? Why is the volume of my transformed ocean so much smaller than that of the 9 Remoteness Master and the 108 Princes? The bloody sea only had a diameter of only 60,000 miles. However, lots of unique life forms in the universe were 60,000 miles tall or long. As for creatures of the plant race and rock race, plenty of them were larger than that. After he thought about it for a while, a thought occurred to Luo Feng. Something's wrong, he said. 9 Remoteness Master and the 108 Princes. They seem to be different from me somehow. My transformed ocean technique can transform my body into a bloody sea instantly, but it can also change it back to the original body, too. However, said Luo Feng, those 108 royal seas and the 9 Remoteness Ocean haven't changed or even moved for hundreds of millions of years. 9 Remoteness Ocean had a diameter of over 10 light years. For an eternity, the 9 Remoteness Ocean had remained in the ancestral God-secret region, and the seas of the 108 Princes had remained at the center of 9 Remoteness World. Primal Chaos City Leader Teacher said that 9 Remoteness Master will sometimes go out and fight, said Luo Feng. And if he dies, the 9 Remoteness Ocean will breed another 9 Remoteness Master. But how is that possible? Transformed ocean and the original body can't exist at the same time. If the original body were killed, he would fall forever. If the body can be born again, that can only mean that it's not the original body that was killed. Luo Feng stroked his chin in deep thought. There's only one way 9 Remoteness Master can do this. He must have transformed his body into the ocean, then created an energy body using his creation talent. The energy body can then be condensed again, even after being destroyed. 9 Remoteness Ocean has never moved, Luo Feng realized. And perhaps it's not because he doesn't want to move. Perhaps he can't move at all. And that means he never actually leaves 9 Remoteness space. As vast as the 9 Remoteness Ocean is, it can never move. Luo Feng quickly extrapolated from what he observed. Gradually, he saw the complete story. 9 Remoteness Master and his princes used some special methods to enlarge their oceans, thought Luo Feng. The trade-off is that they can't move the oceans freely anymore. Even though they can't move the oceans, the volume gives them nearly boundless godly power, and thus, they become immortal. Special organisms of the plant race and rock race also found it difficult to move. The larger the bodies were, the more difficult it was for them to move. For an enormous being like 9 Remoteness Ocean, it was unsurprising that he was unable to move at will. But how did they enlarge their oceans to such an extent? Luo Feng muttered. The bloody sea with a diameter of around 160,000 miles kept churning in the sky. What did he need to do to turn it into one with a diameter of 50 million miles? They were at completely different levels. A 50 million mile ocean had much greater energy, and generally, even if someone became undying, their size did not change. That meant remote ocean bodies' height would remain at 6,000 miles, and the transformed ocean would remain 60,000 miles. Yet the oceans of the Undying and Universe Night Princes kept expanding. The largest of which was 60 billion miles. How did 9 Remoteness Master and his prince accomplish that? This video will end here.